Coming up next, on the spot. Do you smell what The Rock is driving? Midway's dropping by with SpyHunter, Nowhere to Run, and NBA Ballers Phenom. Also, Carrot Goose Coast is kicking it pirate style with Kingdom Hearts 2, and Jason Ocampo demos the demo of Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends. Plus, we bring you behind the scenes of our podcast, The Hot Spot, take another Rich Gallup poll, and visit EA Tiburon for a look at NFL head coach. Would I be dating myself if I said jabroni? We're live and on the spot. Welcome to On the Spot, GameSpot's live show we do every Thursday. We play a bunch of games, hang out with you, and of course, take all of your questions. If you're watching the show right now, use the form on the page to send us questions about all the games you just heard right there. You know, anything in general, we'll fire it up. I'm Rich Gallup, by the way. Hello, Ryan Davis.
Hey, how's it going?
Jeff Grissman.
Same thing.
Oh, dude.
I'm over here.
Oh, Ryan Davis is over there.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side.
We're all just totally blown away. I don't know. Looking at the mustache on The Rock there, like that threw me for one. I'm like, whoa!
That's a sweet mustache.
That is a sweet ass mustache.
And we were about to jump into straight with the SpyHunter Nowhere to Run demo with Ryan Davis and associate producer Darren Walker. But until then, we got haircuts going here, dude.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah,
looking good.
Yeah. But also later on, we're going to be giving away all kinds of NBA Ballers Phenom and some copies of SpyHunter. These ones we're going to send out in the mail tomorrow as soon as we pick the winners.
Cool. That's fast.
It's wicked.
That's okay with me.
It's wicked
Thanks for
fast.
checking.
Yeah, it's wicked fast.
Yeah.
It is okay with you?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I appreciate that.
Great.
And also Gallup Racer 2006. We're going to premiere that.
So it's like
later.
you running?
No, Gallup with an O. It's the
the horse
game,
racing
game.
thing, right? The Lesonaka simulator.
Yeah, because
sure,
it's a distant uncle.
Right.
Not the Gallup pole guy.
The
Gallup actual verb.
Man, that's confusing as hell.
I'm sorry, dude. And Carrie playing Kingdom Hearts. It's going to be a good show.
Awesome.
You excited about it?
I am pumped. Pumped is the word.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And for opening day as well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to be very big.
Who you picking this year? Panama.
Panama. Yeah, Panama's taking it all this year.
All right, well, that's enough delaying from us. Ryan Davis, what you got going on, sir?
Way to just stretch it out there, Rich. You made
I need
it
my
work.
camera time. Jeff's going to be gone for like 20 more minutes.
Also, really love the
take a
wordplay
nap.
with The Rock there. That was real nice.
That's right, jabroni. I'm bringing the word jabroni back. It's long
So
overdue.
Darren, you're here and you have SpyHunter Nowhere to Run. And we're looking at this on the Xbox.
Exactly.
Let's jump right. Actually, before we jump right into it, can you tell us a little bit about like the story of the movie? Because this is based on the upcoming SpyHunter film.
Exactly. A lot of people don't know this, but this is exactly a prequel to the other SpyHunter games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's set in a time where DARPA just completed the Interceptor. It's brand spanking new, and they're transporting it from their base to IS headquarters.
Okay.
Now, Nostra, the evil organization, found out about this, and they intercept it. And what they're doing...
They intercept the Interceptor?
Yeah, it's
cunning!
Yeah, it's kind of weird. but they intercept the Interceptor,
okay.
And they take down Alex, who gets really injured. Alex is played by Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Right.
They take him down. He gets injured, and they steal the Interceptor and the technology. Now, eventually, when Alex recovers, his sole mission is to bring back the Interceptor, find out the fate of the scientist, and I'm
going to imagine blow up a lot of cars.
Oh yeah.
So let's jump into it. I mean,
Sure.
it seems like that's SpyHunter. We've got the game here. We're running on the Xbox. Now, obviously, you're in bote form right now. This is one of the multiple forms that you can take on in the Interceptor. Can you tell us about some of the other, just real quick, other forms that you can take on here?
Yeah, there's a car form, the boat form, and of course the motorcycle form.
Okay.
And it can do all these three different things. It just depends on the terrain. And right now, obviously, the boat form, we've got Nostra attacking him.
Yeah, you've got all sorts of boats coming.
Yeah,
you've got guys on the land that are shooting rockets and stuff at you. Now, you're shooting out these crazy blue kind of...
Yeah, these are like the homing rockets right here.
Nice.
You get to see nice boats going tumbling there.
Now, we're not looking at the beginning of the game here?
No, this is actually like the third level in the game. And what it is Alex is just trying to escape, or more or less they're trying to catch Alex. And we got a little slow-mo cam going on there.
Oh, nice.
So he's just trying to, they're trying to catch him, and we just throw a lot of stuff at the player, making it exciting.
Very cool. Now, there's also one of the big changes. Whoa, we've got rocks coming out of it.
Yeah, we throw a lot of different things at you. Now, here is the weapons plane. We used to have the weapons car, but it's actually the weapons van, but now we changed it to the weapons plane. This is going to basically reload the Interceptor, and and get your health back to 100%.
So you're going to go into
you
this
go in
little
there
box
and it
here.
just shoots you right back out. We want to make sure that it's fast, furious, and action-packed.
That seems a lot faster than from what I recall in the
yeah.
first two
Now, we're not
3D
messing
SpyHunter
around.
games.
We really wanted to make it more like an interactive experience.
Now this seems like this is kind of going to impede your flow here, this big wall.
Yeah. Exactly. What you saw there was what's called the salvo weapon.
Okay.
And the salvo weapon is a weapon that's really unique. It's different in this game. I kind of call it like the matrix of driving. It slows down. It basically slows down the time, and you have a certain amount of time to target all the objects on screen. Here you can actually get out of the car.
So now this is like a huge new kind of gameplay change. Whoa! And look at that mustache.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
Oh my God, that is
Look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's in actually disguise outfit. Before this, he became on this vessel, and he was disguised. Now we have this right here, a different gameplay element. You can actually shoot the barrels, and then shoot that, and it causes flames to appear. It's kind of cool.
So now this whole third-person shooter aspect, this is entirely new for the SpyHunter series. We've not seen anything like this happen before.
We actually essentially have 3 gameplay modes here. We have the furious driving action that this Spy series has always been known for. We also have, I'll shoot this, and you can see the guy go flying off. We have different elements that you can shoot and cause things to react. So we also have a third-person shooter here now. And these guys will try to attack you, but then you could do some really cool moves.
So you've got like some up-close melee kind of grappling stuff that you can also do.
Exactly.
When you're not busy.
You can pick those guys up, and you can throw them. The Rock can do many different things because you got the third-person shooter, but he's also got the melee. You can't.
I have to ask it. I can't not ask it. Can he do the rock bottom?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We can do the rock bottom. Let's
Really?
see if we can do it here.
Oh, see if you can take this guy down. Oh my gosh. Oh, you got him. Oh,
Like a neck breaker. That's gonna leave a mark.
that hurt. So you gotta hit this switch in here and then get back out.
You gotta hit the switch, and that's what it is. A lot of these missions are sometimes they're driving, sometimes they're third person, but we mingle them a lot in the game. So sometimes you're not gonna always do the driving. You're gonna go in and out of the car frequently.
So this is all kind of seamless throughout the game, where you're going to be playing in the car, you're going to be driving, shooting all sorts of cars, and then
do headshots and things like that.
Shooting dudes, cars and dudes. What else do you want to shoot?
Of course, you got the big moves, the uppercut.
But I need your help to reach it. They've got me pinned down up here.
It looks comfy and warm.
Yeah.
I like it. But still, totally blown away by that mustache. That is awesome.
You're growing yours back, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. Tomorrow I'm shaving out the rest. I'm going back to the foo. That's too.
Nice,
It's
you
too
have
raw. Now, is this going to cause you trouble? This fire that you've laid down here?
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Ron Davis,
So you got to do nice
questions
headshots
or-
there.
People want to know about the Brett Chang from Toronto, Ontario wants to know how many different categories of weapons there are.
Well, we have a bunch of different categories. We have like your basic pistol that Rock has. He also has a machine gun. He's got some grenades. He's got various different weapons that he can use, as well as the interceptor. And I can skip ahead if you want me to. We can go to a little bit later level on this.
Actually, I think we've just
we
about.
got time for one more.
Can we do one more? Can we do one more? All right, yeah, show us
so
something else.
We'll stretch it
okay.
out just for you, Darren.
All right.
John, you don't get the same treatment. Don't get any ideas. All right.
Now
Ryan?
Juan wants to know if there's going to be any kind of multiplayer in this game. I know that we've seen that in the past. Is there going to be anything like that in this one?
Come on, who needs multiplayer when you have this great single action experience?
Does that mean no?
No. Hey, you know what we do? Look, listen. We knew we had our work cut out for us doing this game. We wanted to make a great cinematic experience. We have over 50 cinematics in this game. And we really wanted to give like an interactive movie in this game and make it less about the big mission loading screens and things like that. And just bring a lot of cinematics. Now here's the salvo weapon again. You target all these things and then just let the
Oh my
all the
God!
rockets go. It's really cool. It's a great experience. We have those all over, and it gets progressively harder as the game advances.
Now, Kevin from Milford, Connecticut wants to know, will there be a 360 version? We're looking at it on the regular Xbox here. I believe we also know of a PS2 version.
We're just doing an Xbox and the PS2 right now.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Leaving it at that for now.
One last question, Ryan Davis. I'm loving the salvo weapon, though.
Yeah, is that pretty cool?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it gets progressively harder as you advance, and it starts off really easy, but after a while, there's a lot of targets on screen, whether that's on land or in air, or a fortified bunker.
Cool. Is that MacGyver's houseboat you just ran over by? No? Okay. Everyone knows MacGyver and The Rock are national enemies.
Yeah.
Goes back to the Nation of Domination days.
All right, Krasner from Calgary has a great question here. Does the new SpyHunter include the awesome Peter Gunn theme that was in the original SpyHunter?
Well, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have that in this. We really wanted to go with different themes of this game, different music, and various things like that. So it's really going to be action-packed, very different experience for the player. We're bringing a lot of different elements. There's the weapons plane again, dropping a pod, you just get refueled and you're back on. We throw a lot of different things at the player. We want the player at the end of the level just to be sweating and go, wow, what was that? It was just a lot of stuff thrown at you.
Very cool. Now, as we've said, PS2 and Xbox versions of this coming.
PS2 and Xbox.
When are we expecting to see this out?
It's going to be summer of this year.
All right, excellent.
All right.
Darren, thank you very much for coming by and showing this off.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Up next, earlier this week, we sent Brian Ekberg down to EA Tiburon to check out their new Pro Football Management game. Check it out.
Ever since wrapping up the exclusive NFL license last year, EA Sports hasn't been resting on their laurels. Yeah, of course, there's going to be another Madden and NCAA game this year, but we're here in Orlando, Florida at Tiburon Studios to check out the newest NFL game from EA Sports, NFL Head Coach. Let's go check it out.
You know, when we first started developing NFL Head Coach, we really wanted to accomplish making a new type of sports game. We really didn't know what being a head coach was about, so we started working with head coaches, diving into the NFL Films library, and trying to figure out what the key responsibilities and roles of a head coach would be. And what we found was that it would be best captured in a kind of a new genre of game, and that's really what we set out to build, was a new genre of a 3D sports strategy game. NFL Head Coach is an incredibly deep game, and there's a lot to do week to week, and really all of that's important. Our main game mode is a career mode where you create an NFL head coach and kind of take a team from start to finish. And the important thing about being a head coach is that you prepare and practice with your team during the week. It's not all about the game day. It's not all about game day Sunday. It's going to be how well you prepare and practice with your team during the week. So the franchise player and the simulation aspect and you guys who are into fantasy football are really going to enjoy the aspect of building the team, preparing a game plan, practicing the plays, building the roster, and then taking that team forth to Sunday and seeing if they can be successful. In NFL Head Coach on game day, you're not just watching the game unfold from the sidelines, you're actually participating in it. Real time, the game is going on at all times in the game. So if you choose to strategize with your players or motivate your players on the sideline real time, you can actually kind of do that and turn your back on the game, but it's still happening behind you. NFL Head Coach will support online play, of course. It's going to be a Coach Now type experience where you take the current NFL team and the current NFL coach and you play online, and you'll see who the best sports strategist is. You'll be able to take your NFL Head Coach team in your career mode and take that into Madden 07 and actually play with it. So, since an NFL Head Coach is a different game day experience, and if you actually wanted to play with these players and your team that you've built, say you're in year 22 of your career mode and Head Coach, you could actually take that and export it into Madden 07. So that's NFL Head Coach from EA Sports. It's on PS2, Xbox, and PC, and it's shipping out on June 20th this year.
And we'd like to thank Jeremy Strauser and Brian Ekberg for that nice report on NFL Head Coach. Brian is actually on the road again, still with Tyler Weingartner, his cameraman, and they're on the way to WrestleMania. Next week, come back, we'll have something on that. But right now, Jason Ocampo's here. Hello, Jason.
Hey, Rich.
What's going on?
Not much here. Playing some Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends.
You're demoing a demo, is the way I like to say it.
This is the demo that we will premiere tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time on the site.
Awesome. And what is in this demo, Jason?
Well, people have been waiting to play this game for a long time, and they're finally going to get a chance. There's going to be a couple skirmish maps, as well as you can play part of the campaign.
Cool.
So you'll be able to experience both the turn-based and the real-time strategy.
So tell us about just the game in general, Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends.
This is basically the follow-up to one of our 2003 PC Game of the Year, Rise of Nations.
Right.
But it goes in a completely different direction. This is a fantasy game. It's not typical fantasy. There are no elves or dwarves. It's all very original. And the idea is many of the gameplay mechanics from Rise of Nations remain the same, but they've been adapted to fit this fantasy realm where you play one of three races as you battle for supremacy. And each of the three races is very distinct from one another. I'm playing as the Vinci right now. They're kind of inspired by Leonardo da Vinci's kind of like drawings. If you look at this thing, it's got the corkscrew rotors and such as that. They're technology based. I'm fighting the Aline, who are the desert race, kind of based on the Arabian Nights.
You're kind of on their home turf.
Oh yeah, and like I'm taking damage because one of the concepts in this game is borders. So I'm in their territory, so my units are taking attrition because they're cut off, and I haven't built any kind of supply line to keep them from losing it. So I'm just going to fall back a bit because I'm going to get my butt kicked by that thing. I have no idea what that is. I think that's one of their hero units.
So
yeah.
An RTS is normally is often defined by its units. What kind of stuff can we see here?
Oh, it's all over the map. I mean, one nice thing about the Aline is since they are kind of this clockwork society, you kind of see this guy. This is the main hero, Giacomo, and he's got this kind of just cool walker that kind of indicative of their entire technology. This thing's got like a steam engine on it. And on the other hand, you look at the Aline, and they're all very, you've got genies and all sorts of, desert type, mystical,
flying carpets,
mythological stuff. Yeah, I haven't seen the flying carpets quite yet, but here's a good example. You can take a look at this Vinci City, and it's really cool once it's under attack because you see all the gears firing as it fires off the shells and everything like that.
And Tom Hanks runs in, and he's all like, "Oh, the Holy Grail! I'm looking for it." Yeah. No. Okay.
Not quite.
That was a bad book anyway.
Yeah.
The book was terrible. But the movie's going to be terrible too. All right. Carrie, you got any questions for us? Hit us, please.
All right. Well, we got John Latore. He wants to know, will fans and newcomers to the series find this game easy to pick up and play? What's your experience so far, Jason?
I've found it really easy to pick up and play. There's a lot in here that's designed for new players. There's a lot of little tooltips and such that you've seen these before in games, but they're really well thought out in Rise of Legends. So if you've never played a real-time strategy game before, you'll find that even though there's a lot of stuff it seems to pick up, it kind of walks you through it very well.
And since this is a demo, I mean, you can find out if you like it for free.
Exactly.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's crazy.
Well, I guess a follow-up question here. Another one. Jared Denman wants to know, do the races seem balanced? Do you have any idea yet?
I've been able to play a couple of them quite a bit. They do seem very balanced. I've been in a bunch of matches where I thought I'd be winning, and all of a sudden something happens, and I'm on the losing end of the stick. And it's a very well-balanced game from what, so far as I can tell. Of course, I haven't played it for hundreds of hours, to really, really get at it. But, one thing that this team does, it's a big, huge games making it, is balancing games.
Cool. One last question, please, Carrie.
William Redwine wants to know, show us how the city building works. Can you do that in the demo?
Yeah, right here. So here's one of my cities. You just basically add a district. The problem is each district you add is more expensive than the one before it, and eventually you get to the point where it's too expensive, so you have to basically go conquer a new city to keep on expanding. And you need to build these districts in order to raise your population limit or to raise your resource gathering limit or anything like that.
Cool. All right, Carrie, I'll give you one last chance. It looks like you have one more question.
Oh, I have lots of questions.
One last good one.
Give me a word on the multiplayer.
We played it and it's awesome. Like I said, I've been in matches.
How do you know how many modes, how many people?
Well, the ones we played were 2-on-2, and they were very, very fast but very tight too. And it's normally in most RTS games, once one side has a lot of momentum, they win. This game has ways out of that. So if one team is kind of like on the verge of winning, another team can kind of come up with some research that turns it around instantly.
Cool. Jason, is there a preview or anything on this demo on the site yet? Or?
We did a recent hands-on from GDC last week.
Perfect. That counts.
And like I said, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Go download the demo tomorrow.
That's great. That's noon for you on the East Coast, by the way. You're not good in the conversion thing. Thank you very much, Jason.
Yes, thank you.
And now we're going to welcome back, of course, John Vignacchi with NBA Ballers Phenom. Carrie, John, how you guys doing?
Good, thanks. I think he's still smarting from your little insult earlier.
Oh, that's all right.
But he's going to have a chance to pay you back. I'm here with John, and you're going to show us some multiplayer, right?
Absolutely. We're going to take a look at NBA Ballers Phenom multiplayer. The big thing that we've got working this year is the Xbox Live functionality. In addition to that, we've got a whole bunch of new special rules matches we can do, and Rich has challenged me to a game. So as a big fan of Ballers 1,
I am.
Yeah, so now we'll see if they actually can beat one of the guys that worked on the game. I just created a game mode, so...
Cool. Search for OptiMatch, or...
Yeah, go ahead. Jay
cool.
Buchler is the name.
All right, sweet. Let's see what I can find.
I'm sure you can find
Searching.
So we Xbox Live is new to Phenom, and also what else? Can you just give us a little brief overview? What else is new to this game?
Sure, absolutely. Ballers 1 had the first story mode ever in a sports video game. Ballers 2 continues that tradition. Now we've also included several celebrities in the game. Ludacris is one of a playable character as well as makes appearances in the story. Chauncey Billups also appears in the story. And as the player plays through the game, we put different challenges in front of him. We say, do you want to do an NBA coaching clinic, or do you want to do this kind of rock and jack style basketball tournament? And so in the background all the time, he's making choices as to who ultimately becomes. We have like a career aptitude meter. So if he does more of kind of the Ludacris themed stuff, he becomes this hip hop urban entrepreneur mogul type guy versus a NBA superstar guy like Chauncey.
I had you for a second, John, and asked me to do it again. There you are. Jay Buechler, you said?
Yeah.
Cool.
Now that's not all just basketball. There's a lot more than just basketball games coming into this story mode, right?
Yeah. We actually, for the first time ever, as far as I know at least, a sports game has...
It's the first time ever.
Yeah, it's the first time ever.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Included a open, explorable world. So we have this whole kind of several different neighborhoods within Los Angeles that you can explore. Beverly Hills, Venice Beach, Hollywood. And we have different side missions that are happening as you go around there. So you can find diamonds and then turn those diamonds into Jason of Beverly Hills, who's like a real jeweler the players use,
cool.
and get a necklace. And we have a whole bunch of other little mini games that you can be a part of as well.
John, tell me your game session is no longer available. Do you need me to run over there and play multiplayer? Or
would you like to do that?
I can do that. I have to go off mic to do that. Are you ready for that? I don't know if you're ready for that.
Ready for you to go off mic? I don't know. Are you ready to go off mic?
I can do it. I'll do it right now.
All right, come on over,
All right,
Scout.
sweet. Let me do that.
Bring my controller and everything.
I'll make a little space here.
Absolutely.
I don't want to get between you two. I'm afraid of what's going to happen.
Yeah, I might have to jump on top of it. No, it's great. So
Rich, he's ferocious over here.
In addition to one-on-one this year, we also have 2-on-2. We also have the 1 versus 1 versus 1 mode.
Isn't that one-on-one?
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
One-on-one.
Right, one-on-one.
Right.
That was very popular in the original Ballers game. And now Rich, of course, is going to try to jump in here. You got to switch over to the side.
I'm going to go ahead and just start going through some of these questions. Let's see. Well, let's see. What are the systems it's coming out on? It's Xbox and PS2?
Xbox and PlayStation 2. And also the PSP, of course.
NBA
NBA Ballers Rebound.
Sure.
Available shortly.
Tom Bowen wants to know, to ask what everyone watching wants to know, is Scottie Pippen's Totally Fly yacht included?
Yes, actually, all of the levels from NBA Ballers 1 reappear in NBA Ballers Phenom. And we've touched up some of them, and you can play in any of those levels. So, in addition, we've got 16 brand new NBA player mansions that you can play the game at. So, totally cool. Yes, the Fly Yacht is back.
How many players are going to play on an Xbox Live game?
Just one-on-one.
Just one-on-one,
yeah.
okay.
2 humans at separate consoles.
Okay.
As we say in the technical.
Oh, that's very technical there.
Yeah.
Which we tried to show, but we couldn't.
Yeah, you guys, for...
the professional me is upset because I don't have a microphone, because you'll talk all this there without me.
We knew we should have someone... Brian, come over here and hold the mic.
They just let the game... No, don't bother. The truth will speak for me.
Look at that. So now is the match of kings here, everyone.
I haven't played the game in a while, dude.
Well, that's a shame.
Okay.
Oh! I can't. Nah, see, this happened before with some guys at the All-Star game. I got beat by some media people. But please believe you're not going to beat me at this game right now.
I got to know how to shoot first.
Especially live.
Yeah, exactly.
GameSpot live.
So, you need to get your hair cut during this?
Oh, why don't you gallop yourself to the basketball hoop shot clock violation? Where you went?
I'm sorry.
Where you went?
I'm sorry.
It's getting raucous here on the set, on the spot. I don't know.
Go up again. One of us made this game.
What you know about that? What you know about that?
Oh wait, you were talking trash before, Rich.
I'm gonna keep talking trash.
Yeah, right? Hey, look at that, he scored!
I'm better with an orange basketball, I'm gonna be honest with you. You keep talking about this game, it's cool.
Alright, yeah, wait, well, I have another question for you. This is from Buddha Man.
Buddha, what's up, man?
He wants to know, can I take my character from the old game and use it in the new game with the court that I built?
You can actually now create a whole brand new court. We have a whole new create a mansion interface that you can use. That's all a part of the new Rags to Riches mode that we have. And also we've got tons of different ways that you can customize your character, way more than we did before. So you can outfit your character with brand new stuff, new jewelry, earrings, all that kind of stuff, new different type of hair. And hats and all this kind of stuff. So.
Oh, cool. I guess a lot of people want to see some moves. I guess want to see the Act of Fool. Is that the?
Yeah, we've added a bunch of Act of Fool moves.
Let's see.
Yeah,
can one of you Act of Fool, please?
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Now
I'm doing that for the people.
What people?
Oh! That was cool.
Sorry.
Okay.
You better turn down the levels on my mic, man. I don't mean to be screaming. So yeah, we've added 30 new active full moves. I'm gonna sit here and talk to you and beat this guy at the same time.
You're a man of all talents.
Scores 10 to 10. That's really embarrassing for me right now. I feel terrible about it.
Wait a minute. What now? On the spot, John Vignacchi beats Rich Gallup. Yeah, that's the rules of the game. Hey, big fan of the game. Don't you know the rules? We play to 11, buddy.
I played 21.
Well, and the great news is that Baller's Phenom, of course, you can change all the rules. So if you're like Rich and don't remember the rules of the game, you can change it to 21. You can change it to, best out of 5, anything you want.
Zach Perry wants to know if it's going to have online play on the PS2 as well. It's going to have it on the Xbox for sure. Okay, it's going to have it again on the PS2 ?
Yeah. Zach will have it again, buddy. I promise.
Take that.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Now you need excuses.
Oh, whatever.
Cool, yes, all right. No, you can have that.
You break your ankles.
I don't remember how to do any moves in this game. I'm sorry.
It's not tough, man. You just hit the right analog stick in any of the 8 directions.
Oh, okay.
Will the PSP version also have online play?
The PSP?
Yeah.
Yes, it will have wireless capabilities. I can't wait till all these people are asking all these questions get their hands on the game, because it is a blast.
Well, we are giving away 6 copies of it later.
Ooh.
Well, they're going to get their hands on it pretty soon.
What do they have to do to get a free copy?
We have a trivia question about Chauncey Billups all lined up.
What about?
Well, you're giving it away. Don't tell them, because they're going to Wikipedia Chauncey Billups, and then...
Wikipedia. You gotta give us some better questions than that.
That's when we have queued up.
Some more. I'm glad you guys did your homework.
Brandon T wants to know, are there stats customizations and how good and detailed are they?
Yes, there is stats customizations. One of the coolest things that we did this year is, depending on which position you choose your character to play as, we actually create maximum and minimum attribute thresholds, very much like a role-playing game. If you want to be center, you have a minimum height of 6'6", but a maximum of 7'8", and then you can be 100 in dunking, but can never be above 60 in three-point shooting.
Oh, cool. So that keeps a little bit of the realism. I know it's sort of something you want to...
Yeah, but what we've also done is within the Rags to Riches story mode, we also have various pieces of gear that have... I need to listen to... I'm getting distracted over here. We've got
You're doing great, man.
various pieces of gear that have different attributes on them. So even if you create a huge center that's got all these, ridiculous dunks and great at low post, he can also, wear like a jersey that gives him bonus to three-point shooting.
Oh, cool.
Now that I finally won,
yeah,
we can move on. See you later. Thanks for coming by, John.
That's my assist right there. That's my assist.
Thanks for coming by, buddy. I'm not doing that snap thing.
Look, I was a little nervous. He had me going for a second.
Watch where you're pointing that. Carrie, please get us out of here.
All right, so some of you guys listen to the Hotspot, right?
TV,
do you listen to the Hotspot?
Every week.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, listen to the Hotspot. Some of you guys listen to the Hotspot. Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to watch the Hotspot? Well, we got a little behind-the-scenes look for you, so check it out.
That's the 3.
For more on these or other stories from the world of video games, check out GameSpot.com! These will bleed.
Well, thank you for the email, Patrick. If you want to see how we actually record the hotspot, tune into this week's On the Spot. We have a camera going right now.
Oh my God, there's a camera in here?
We're gonna show everyone what it's like.
Tim, put your pants back on.
It's a lot of fun to be watch 4 dudes talk. The question must be asked: how many times can Nintendo, cart out Zelda and get us excited?
Until they make a bad one.
Is that what it is?
Well, until they make another bad one, because it's been since Majora's Mask, right?
I thought Majora's Mask was a good game. It's not a good one?
I don't like it.
Okay.
So it's like, you think Sonic Total War
Oh God, you know.
And Condemned's coming out on PC later.
That's a great game, Sonic Total War.
Yeah, Sonic Total War.
That will totally revitalize the franchise.
I would play Sonic games again if they did that.
If they had like 10,000 tails on the battlefield and they go like fight each other,
the little helicopter action going on.
Actually, that'd be pretty hot.
Since you did not mention Blizzard, let's mention them now.
Okay.
Who?
Blizzard. They've had this game.
Oh, the Lost Vikings people.
Yeah.
Rock and roll racing. You remember?
All right. Yeah.
StarCraft Ghost. Yeah. What? Oh, what's wrong with StarCraft Ghost, Bob?
Apparently a lot, right?
StarCraft Ghost.
Bob. So news editor Tim Surratt.
Yeah.
Is it your professional opinion that this means this game is gone forever, or they're going to make it a next-gen thing, or what?
It is my hope that it's gone forever.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
StarCraft is an RTS, man.
You and me both, man.
Leave it.
Yeah, totally.
Bob, tell us about your favorite television show and why it's now a video game.
See, everyone in this office thinks this is my favorite television show.
Now
I
all of our
watched
listeners know us, too.
the season pilot, and I haven't watched it since.
Sure, you talk about that big screensaver, Evil Longoria.
Well, that's for a different reason. It doesn't mean I watch the show. Anyway, yeah.
But I also have to point out we got a great email from Grant Goddard. Grant Goddard. He sent us an image of himself playing a Game Boy Advance while driving.
Nice.
And he labeled the picture "funny, not funny." Why, thank you, Grant.
No, don't send us any
but
more
don't
of
do
those,
it. Yeah, please don't send us.
We're
not. We're
dangerous.
While that is funny and we appreciate it, we are not encouraging it. So you don't do the same.
You had a jump shot.
That's like
Bob.
that episode of Scrubs where they had the erasure
Scrubs,
song.
the video game. Is that what you're saying?
Wait.
You heard it here
Make
first.
it like
Scrubs
Trauma
the video
Center.
game, Q4.
Video game.
Oh
Tell
my
us
God.
what network show you want to see this video game. Hotspot at GameSpot.com. Give us a call 1-877-506-8324. Tim Surratt, Bob Collego, Jeff Gerstmann. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Rich.
I'm Rich Gallup, and we will catch you all next week right here on the Hotspot. Thanks for listening. Thanks.
Cool.
We're done.
Bye.
This week's On the Spot is brought to you by Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich. Do what tastes right.
So that's what the Hotspot looks like. So if you want to hear once a week, every Tuesday, a bunch of GameSpot editors trying to talk over each other, you can check out our features page. Or if you're an iTunes user, you can go ahead and do a search for GameSpot Hotspot, and you'll find us.
You'll find this show. You'll find all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah, we've
all
got
feeds for your iPod or whatever you're into. Yeah, just scrolling down the homepage. There's a big thing. It says Hotspot. Looks like a Western kind of saloon thing. But enough about that. Let's talk ponies.
We're talking about ponies. We've got Gallop Racer 2006 from Tecmo.
Yes.
Ponies. Now, you and I, we have a weakness.
Yes.
We have a weakness,
I do have a weakness.
For the
it's,
ponies.
Brunettes. Yeah, totally.
Brunettes and fine single malt scotch.
You
Get
got
me
that
every
right,
time.
brother.
That and horse racing. Now,
Oh, right. Yeah, no, horse racing. That's what I meant, horse racing.
I've personally lost plenty on the horses, so I'm happy to have something here that I can play where I don't have to actually bet real money. However, I'm totally screwing this up.
Without betting real money, though, like, where's the action? It's like the money, that's where it's at, right?
So we're going to demo this game here. Let's make things a little more interesting.
All right.
What are you guys saying?
You know what?
I don't think you can.
got-
You guys need a license for that. I don't think you can.
I
do
think
that.
I,
I've
no,
got
Hey, it's okay.
Okay, I've got $1.55 and change here. Wait.
You know what? I'll put it all in. I don't care.
All right,
Put it all in.
Okay, that's $2.55. Let's do this.
We're going to get into a race here. I'm going to win.
Bagel dogs, dude. That's 2 bagel dogs.
Oh man! All right, you're right. Okay, well, it'll be 4 bagel dogs when I win here.
Okay.
So
Nice.
We're going to pick my horse
yeah,
here.
pick a good horse because
This horse looks good.
that horse looks good.
So there's been Gallop Racer games before, right?
Yes.
There have been Gallop Racer games since like the dawn of time. At this point, there've been.
And the difference in this one is that you can bet in it.
Yeah, we're betting over here.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they've actually had.
There's been, like, a
they've had
gambling.
like a gambling mode in the Gallop Racing games for a long time. This is not the first time by far.
But this is the first one with the out-of-game gambling mode.
Well, you could always gamble out of game. Let me see if I can actually.
You guys aren't officially encouraging that.
No, heck no. Of course we are.
Game was bad.
I mean, no. Okay, let's turn to the questions here. Derek Stone wants to know, is there unicorns in this game? I would definitely buy it if there were unicorns.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, probably not. Unicorn betting, very lucrative. Especially in the next few months. It's really the time of the year for really good unicorn racing.
I mean, this is seriously like fresh in like first time hands-on game stuff. So if you want to see like an exclusive look at how a GameSpot editor first tries a game that is not an Oblivion 12-hour marathon, this is it.
Thomas Chan asks, is this coming out for the Xbox 360? Ponies would be awesome in HD.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. No.
I think there's something wrong with you guys calling them ponies.
It's what you call them. You're playing the ponies.
I think it's wrong is that this game keeps spelling Gallop the wrong way.
Yeah, that's kind of weird too.
Yeah.
So there's a whole front end of this game.
I'm actually. I think I got lost in the theme park mode. I think that was the problem there.
Is it a theme park?
Yeah, there's this whole.
There gotta be
complex
unicorns.
mode.
In the theme park.
Is that a water
Theme park. You gotta have unicorns.
This game's like all kinds of action. Oh God.
Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
Wait, you're in a house now? Are there horses in the house?
I'm just gonna wail away at this until something happens.
Do you think that house mode rivals the one in Ballers?
I'm gonna say probably not. No,
You
John
get, like,
says
bling.
emphatically
Bling.
not.
Sorry, John.
I think the peanut gallery has something to say about that.
Sorry, John.
Ryan Davis, we can give you some more time to figure this game out if you need it.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
All right, sure. I'll toss it to our next segment. Even.
Please do that.
All right, sweet. While you guys try to figure out Gallop Racer, we took another Rich Gallop poll. I can't call it the Gallop poll because then Uncle George would get upset at me. But yeah, the Rich Gallop poll we did a couple weeks ago. We asked everyone how much they thought the PlayStation 3 was going to cost at launch. We have a new question this week. Check it out. All right, everyone, it's Thursday morning. We only have a few hours left until On the Spot starts, but we do have time for yet another Rich Gallop poll. This week's question for the GameSpot editors is, what is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you're most anxious to play on the Nintendo Revolution? Let's go see what they have to say. All right, Bob, we're letting you go first this week. What is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you want to play on the Revolution?
Well, it's got to be NHL 93 so I can make Gretzky's head bleed.
Greg Mueller, what is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you're most looking forward to playing on the Revolution?
It'd have to be Mutant League Football.
So you really like blowing people up, killing the band and everything?
Bribing the ref, throwing dynamite sticks, you know.
All right, Tim Surratt, what is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you most want to play on the Revolution?
I'm going to say Altered Beast. I don't really remember any of the other Genesis games except for Streets of Rage, and I recall that sucking.
Tor Thurston, I heard the little cry there. Do you also want to say Altered Beast, Ken?
Yes, I would also like to play Altered Beast.
You had a couple choices when you played Altered Beast. You could be like the dragon guy or like the wolf guy. Which one did you like?
I didn't like the wolf guy. I remember that very well. Just ripping people apart.
What is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you're most anxious to play on the Revolution?
Has anyone said Herzog Zwei yet?
What is that game?
It is a real-time strategy game for Genesis.
Brad Shoemaker's turn. Everyone loves Brad Shoemaker. What is the game for the Genesis or TurboGrafx you most want to play on the Revolution?
Rise from your grave. Does that answer your question?
You saying Altered Beast?
Well, no, actually, I'm kidding. No, actually, I think I would like to see Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective.
What the heck is that?
It was this crappy FMV detective.
So you think they're going to have Sega CD games as part of this? Or
I sure hope so, because I never caught that damn mummy.
All right, Jason Ocampo.
Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Doom, man.
What's so great about that game?
You could get married and have kids in it, and then your kids could get married and have kids in it, and it just kept on going.
So it was like a wedding simulator?
Yeah, but with guns and big spiky anime hair.
What is the game of that ilk that you wish to play first?
None, because the TurboGrafx 16 was dumb and I never owned a Genesis.
So there's like one Genesis game, like a character to thrash you. There's like no Genesis game that like you wanted to play, or
does Sega CD games count?
I see you just ran a search for Night Trap. Is that your choice, or?
Yeah.
That is a sweet puppet you have here. This is a great puppet. So the question we've been asking everyone, what is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you most want to play on the Revolution?
I'm gonna say Target Earth.
Yesterday we asked you that question on the hotspot, and you said Bimini Run, but Target Earth's what you're going with?
Yeah, because I want to have different answers.
And we have Greg right here. Hey, Greg.
Hello.
It looks like you have props ready to answer this question. What do you got here?
I have a visual. No, my question is, will they have TurboGrafx CD stuff? Because non-CD TurboGrafx games are worthless, but the CD games are awesome. So, yes. Eastbook 1 and 2, Fighting Street, Lords of Thunder.
Real quick, what is the Genesis or TurboGrafx game you most want to play on the Nintendo Revolution?
Hands down, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
The Moonwalker.
The Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Don't confuse it with Ute Saito's Moonwalker or John Esquaga's Moonwalker. It is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Now, this is one of GameSpot's greatest games of all time. What makes Moonwalker so great?
Maybe it's the fact that it's Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
All right, Ryan, we're going to give you the last word. We got to know, what is the game for the TurboGrafx or Genesis you want to play on the Nintendo Revolution?
For whatever reason, I have a real itch to play some Cyberball.
What's that?
Cyberball, it's crazy robots, football, you know? It's like, you played Cyberball, haven't you?
We've heard a lot of robots. We heard Mutant League Football before. I think I played... maybe I played Cyberball? That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Rich Gallup poll. Hope that answered your question. If you have a question you want to hear, send us in a question using the form on the On the Spot page right up there. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get back to the studio. Thanks, me. That was fun. Carrie, you excited about the Revolution and its possible Genesis and TurboGrafx-ness?
I am. You didn't point out the fact that I was playing Beatmania the whole time that I was talking to you.
I pointed out Jim cut that. You can take that up with Jim later. Fine. But yeah, you were playing Beatmania the entire time, and unlike when like John had to use that as an excuse that he was talking, you continued your game of Beatmania very well.
Thank you.
While you answered questions.
Well, I'm a professional.
Exactly. That's right.
So he's gonna kill me. He's like fighting over there.
So we got the saddest question I think I've ever seen here from Jeff Glock. Probably not his real name.
Probably not a real name.
Considering his address is what is a Genesis TurboGrafx game? Oh. Now the worst part is his date of birth here is listed as 1967. So
maybe he's trying to be clever. Is he trying to be clever?
I don't know.
Genesis.
He's trying to get our blood up.
Genesis and they're separate.
I'm not even going to answer that question. If you don't know at this point, just. Whatever.
There were a
Stick
bunch
to
of
the
games that were
games
on
with
both.
the fishing controller or whatever.
I think he wants to know which games were on both. I think that's what he's asking.
Yeah. I don't. All I know is I think he wants to see Kingdom Hearts 2 actually.
Oh, who doesn't?
Yeah, we all do is what I'm saying.
See,
play it.
Kingdom Hearts right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're giving up on the Rich,
we'll
the
come
Rich
back
Gallup
to them
racer over
later.
there.
Gallup racer.
I figured it out.
We'll come back to you in a little bit. Right now, I want to see Kingdom Hearts 2. I want to see Captain Jack Sparrow in video game form.
Oh, he's here. Let's
Awesome.
go. All right. So right now I'm here on the Pirates of the Caribbean level. Basically, I'm just walking around. I'm just hanging out here. I just sort of landed. You can talk to everyone. There's this sort of neat little interaction button here. So I'm here talking to Jack Sparrow. And not Johnny Depp, but sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Rush is in this game doing Barbossa. So one of the things about this game is that if you don't know what to do, they're pretty much going to tell you what to do. So you can just sort of walk around, talk to people if you missed out what was going on. I know right now I'm going to have to talk to Wussy Orlando Bloom over here. Oh, so horrible. Even in video game form, he's horrible. And I'm off. So in this level, what we're doing basically is we're going on the ship. And we're in the quest. Basically the same story as the movie.
Not a gummy ship.
Not a gummy ship, no. The Black Pearl.
Oh,
well, actually, you're on the Interceptor first looking for the Black Pearl. It follows the plot of the movie pretty well.
I remember Donald and Goofy in the movie. They were great.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
If you notice, right here, Keira Knightley and Jeffrey Rush, this is actually pretty much a scene. I didn't check to see if it was the exact dialogue, but most of the dialogue sort of follows. And they're telling you the story that happens in the movie. And she's saying, I don't believe in ghost stories. And he says, he's telling her the whole thing about the trinkets and stuff. So I'm just gonna be a heathen and skip right through that.
You should. We're here to see
the cutscene.
I skipped.
Yeah.
Well, see, to watch Kingdom Hearts is about watching a lot of cutscenes.
Is that what it is?
I mean, there are just a lot of cutscenes in this game. For better, there's just a lot to do. It's a great experience. You get to see a lot that's going on. So we're on the Interceptor right now. I'm going to talk to my captain over here.
Yeah,
he is dreaming. His name.
Totally dreaming.
And it's telling me let's go check out the Black Pearl. All right, I'm going to go.
You found it.
It was so easy.
Nice
It was
work.
right there.
Yeah.
It's so easy. So yeah, so I'm heading on over to the Black Pearl, and I'm going to get in a little bit of a fight.
Cool. Well, Jeff Gerstmann, we all know you were like the co-pilot for Carrie's live review earlier this week of this very game.
Yes.
The challenge is for you to find a question that was not addressed in that live video review right now.
Oh, geez. Well, okay, I have one that we did address, but probably is worth mentioning again.
Do it, in case
Jay
someone
Patel
missed
wants
the
to know,
live video.
how long is this game?
Oh, it's so long. It's so long. It's like, I would say the main story mode is going to be about 45 hours if you just head right through it. Again, my save was around 50, give or take. So
that's 5 extra hours staring at Orlando Bloom and Johnny Depp.
Johnny
right?
Depp, exactly. There you go.
Well, how about another one here? Sean Kim wants to know, is the battle system sort of different from the first?
Sort of, yes, exactly. It is sort of different. Right now, you'll see right here, there aren't any context-sensitive moves happening right now. The pirates, actually, when you fight them, they tend to have some. But so basically a whole lot of hitting the X button. This is what I've been doing the whole time that I've been talking right now.
For 50 hours?
For 50 hours was a lot of the X button. There is some context-sensitive moves, so you can do that. There's also the new drive moves where you like form Voltron with with either Donald, Goofy, or both, or whoever else, and you come like sort of a really powerful character. And then,
like the Simpsons arcade game? Kind
Which
of.
one?
Remember the Simpsons arcade game? Yeah, depending on who
You like that.
Is it exactly like that? Yeah, thank you.
So here's another real, I think this is a question that definitely was not asked during the live video review.
I'm kind of nervous.
Tom York wants to know, in all capital letters, can I eat chicken in this game and punch people and take their car, and is there rap in it?
Is that the Radiohead Tom York?
Yes, Radiohead's Tom York wants to know.
Is that like a combination of SpyHunter, Ballers, and Kingdom Hearts questions? Because that's what it sounds like to me. No chicken eating. No. What else was there?
Yeah.
Punch people?
No,
cars?
just say no.
Punch people, take their cars, and is there rap in it?
No rap.
Well, what the hell is in that game? It doesn't have any of those things, man. What?
Carrie, who'd you
Those are your
recommend this game for,
fundamentals.
by the way?
Jeez.
Who would I recommend this game for? Definitely Disney fans, definitely fans of Squaresoft. There are a lot of fan service moments, and I didn't mention this in the video review, but and I don't think this is really a spoiler, but there's this moment sort of later on in the game that is just taken from Advent Children, the movie, the Final Fantasy movie.
Oh, cool. That's not a spoiler.
It's not. I mean, it's not with those characters. It's with other characters for Kingdom Hearts, but it's just straight from Advent Children.
Weird.
So fan service abounds. So if you like Disney, you like Squaresoft, you're gonna have a great time with this. Gameplay mechanics, not so great, but like I said in the review, this is a great game almost despite of the gameplay, because there's just a great experience. There's a lot to do. It's long. You know, you get to hang out with Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah,
You know, you don't have to spend that much time with Orlando Bloom, which is always a plus
That's
for
great.
me. So
Cool.
good stuff.
If you want to see Carrie's live video review, not live on the rerun, it's available on the GameSpace, isn't it?
What? Not live?
Is it? Yeah, it's like a
It
live
should always
video
be
review.
live, dude.
No, all right, we'll just get a stream
Put me
going.
in a
You can play
closet
Kingdom Hearts 2
somewhere.
all the
No,
time.
okay.
We're doing that.
I take it
We're
back.
doing that. Have you guys want to do a horse race for us real quick? While
We want to do it so bad.
All right, we're gonna go here.
Let's do Jeff's 255.
I'm loading up here. Yeah, Jeff.
What kind of odds do we got on this horse?
7-1.
There you go.
7-3. One
All
of
right.
those.
Race. That seems like a good option.
Yeah, hit the race button.
I'll hit the make it go button. Now we're in Miami
You can beat
here.
your horses up? You can
Miami.
beat on your horses?
You can't beat up the horses.
I'm gonna beat
Riding
the hell out of this
cross.
horse.
You're gonna whoop your horse?
I'm going to abuse this horse. Make no mistake.
Finally.
You guys are just like the
Betting,
bad
beating
crowd.
animals.
You're the guys that get out like out at the stumps during high school or something like that. Oh, look at that start!
Yeah,
Look at that start.
nice.
Oh, that's looking good. That's a nice. Where are the lanes? Are there no lanes in horse racing?
There are no lanes.
Where are the lanes in horse racing?
I don't know.
Someone needs to go to Bay Meadows.
Overspeed.
50-cent hot dog night. All right, while
Take
you
it down,
guys are
take it
doing this,
down.
shall we start giving away some games?
Taking it down.
We ready to start giving
How
away
can you
some
give away games when this race is going on?
Okay.
No,
fine.
all right, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start giving away some games.
Give me these games?
Yeah, let's give away some games. We're giving away 6 copies of NBA Ballers, and I'm gonna ask for a show of hands of how many copies of SpyHunter we're giving away. 3, 6. What do you want? 6. We're also giving away 6 copies of SpyHunter,
Oh, nice.
and we have some trivia questions. So if you're a GameSpot paid subscriber, you can see the trivia form in this player. If you do not see the trivia form, that probably means you're not a paid subscriber. Am I right, Jeff?
Something like that.
I got
yeah.
that right? Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
cool. So here's the way it's going to work. We're about to pop a question up. You can use the drop-down menu, choose question 1, select the right answer, A, B, C, or D, hit submit. If you are one of the first 6 people to answer this question correctly, you win yourself a copy of Ballers. And the question is...
It's about Chauncey Billups.
It is about Chauncey Billups. We have a graphic for it and everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we do.
Where?
Shazam, right
Ooh,
there.
ooh.
It was there for a second.
There you go.
Oh, no, that's from
not-
last week.
Is Chauncey Billups not Chauncey Billups is the answer?
Yeah, no, it's they'll find it in a second. You give them some time, or I can just ask the question off the top of my head. You want me to do that?
Well, let's just look at this.
right.
I mean, I've got a question over here.
All right,
that we
fine,
asked
you give me a question
T.
while
Ramos wants to know, really, why does Carrie hate Orlando Bloom so?
I just, he's not. He's a little.
Yeah.
He
he's
sucks.
Johnny
You're
Depp.
saying he sucks.
He sucks. He's not a good actor. He kind of.
He was good in Black Hawk Down.
Whimpery.
He fell out of that helicopter
He was
like
the
a
guy with
champ.
the helmet on.
I think we have a question.
Oh, we do?
Helmets.
All right, let's see this question.
Whatever.
All right, we'll get the SpyHunter question first. The interceptor can turn into A, a sandwich, B, a 2x4, C, a boat, or D, the nation of domination. To win yourself a copy of, you like that? To win yourself a copy of SpyHunter, select the correct answer now. First 6 people do that, win themselves a copy.
That's the wrong punctuation of 2x4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did I use inches?
Yeah, it's supposed to
I'm
be.
sorry,
no,
2 by feet.
That's feet. It's supposed to be.
That's a big
Oh,
board.
That's right. It's a huge board. Yeah, that's a Hacksaw Jim Duggan thing. That's my bad. All right, so that's to give away the 6 copies of SpyHunter. You guys want to read the trivia question for NBA Ballers?
All right, you read the question. I'll do the
Totally.
answers.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Chauncey Billups was drafted by A, the Atlanta Hawks, B, the Boston Celtics, C, the Charlotte Bobcats, or D, the Dallas Mavericks.
And and while 6 people just got that right, if you do need a hint, the guy who won the second game earlier, Paul Pierce, he plays for the team that did it. It's it. 6 people already got it right, but that could be.
And anyone who's looking at your jersey right now or knows
anyone who
where
knows
you're
that I write the trivia questions,
knows that you
anytime there's going to be, yeah, it'll work. But we're also giving away 3 copies of Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble, courtesy of Capcom. They're not here, but they still give us some games, so we're giving them away.
Vaporware.
Yeah, you guys want to ask this question again? You did such a good job in the last one.
Totally.
I'll take this one.
All right, do it. That was good. That was good. All right, cool. I could ask this trivia question again if you guys need me to.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful Joe's mentor is A, Commander Green, B, General Chartreuse, C, Lieutenant Puce, or D, Captain Blue.
Did you know that Jeff doesn't know how to say blue?
Does he?
I found this out
According to
yesterday
Brain
while
Age,
Jeff was playing Brain Age.
Apparently,
Would
Brain
not
Age
accept
doesn't know how people say blue.
Freaking blue!
Yeah, it wants you to say blue.
Really?
Yeah.
And it doesn't like the way I draw an 8, so
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So
I'm sorry.
I think you draw an 8
Yeah.
wrong. I think what we've learned here is that Ryan doesn't know how to draw an 8.
Is that what it is?
Jeff doesn't know how to speak. It's blue.
And you really like Orlando Bloom.
And I love Orlando Bloom. He's so dreamy.
And I totally beat John Vignacchi at his own game.
The man doesn't even have a mic right
you'd think
now.
he'd be better. This all reminds me of the time I beat Mark Turmel back at NFL Blitz. These Midway guys, I don't know.
They talk a good game, but
they do. Ryan and
Ryan
Jeff, any final words, any final great questions you want to share? Can we send this home, please?
No, I think, all these questions are just on topic, and that's no fun. So let's just get out of here.
All right, well, thank you guys. You did a great job today. It was a good show. Thank
Anytime.
you, Carrie. As always, it was a great show.
Pleasure.
I'd like to thank Darren Walker and John Vignacchi, of course, both from Midway, for bringing their games. We'd like to thank Capcom for giving us some surprises as well. And we'd like to thank all of you for watching. And we will catch you next week right here on The Spot.